How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Alabama-Kentucky post-game recap video. Alabama wins this game 48-7, and aside from the early fumbles, this was a complete domination. Our team, this is probably, I guess you could say, our most complete game. Because Kentucky, I know, they're Kentucky. They're been the bottom dwellers of the SEC for the past 3-4 years, ever since Andre Woodson left. But they're a team that can compete. They competed late against South Carolina last week. Almost came up with the upset, but their offense couldn't get anything going. Even when we were held scoreless in the first quarter, we were moving the ball like crazy. Every single drive we moved the football. Aside from the first drive, we punted, but we got it to the 50. And aside from that, we pretty much made it to the red zone every time. But then we had the 2 fumbles, which that's 14 points really let off the board there. But after that, we really regrouped, and once we got that first score, we didn't look back. We looked very good all game. Defense looked great. Only gave up 170 yards. I think they ended up like 90 yards on the ground. Kentucky did. We ran the ball great. AJ had a great game. Our receivers played really well. And aside from the early drops, there was a bunch of drops early. The first quarter was really sloppy. I think I even said that in my pregame video. I said that only surprised Kentucky comes out and competes in the first quarter. And I'm not really sure if it's more of what Kentucky did or more of us just beating ourselves with the drop passes. I mean, the first drive, there was that big drop pass by Kenny Bell, or we probably would have scored the first drive. And then you had a big drop by TJ Yeldon, was wide open in those 2 fumbles. And we could have came out strong and scored 2 touchdowns just like that at the start of the game. But right from the get-go, our defense played great. Jalen Whitlow got hurt, kind of unfortunate for Kentucky. Hope he's going to be okay. But either way, I don't think there would have been a difference. They actually moved the ball a little bit better, I think, with Maxwell Smith in there. And they did get the 1 touchdown pass, which I'm not sure. I didn't really look on Twitter much during the game or any message boards, but I still don't believe that personal foul against Jonathan Allen, I think. It should have been called. It should have been called really against Kentucky. If you watch that, their lineman was bringing him to the ground 3 or 4 seconds after the play was over. I mean, that you're going to expect someone to get up and be kind of angry from that. So I was kind of confused in that call there. Rather, it should have either been a offsetting penalty or just for Kentucky. I mean, I understand Jonathan Allen pushed him at the end there, but still, that was just reacting to what he did. But not much else to talk about, really. It's just really a complete domination from the start of the second quarter on. Well, pretty much from the start of our first touchdown. I mean, pretty much we dominated the whole game. It's just the turnovers really and the drop passes messed us up early on. But yeah, I guess that's about it. This is pretty cool. I want to tell you guys, I'm actually broadcasting live my first ever game next Saturday. South Alabama is taking on Kent State, and I'm actually broadcasting that live on the radio, so that's pretty cool. If I can find a link or anything like that, I will let you guys know. So if you want to listen on, you can listen to my first ever game broadcast. I'm kind of nervous about it, but hey, that's the field I'm going into. Got to start somewhere. I've had a radio show for a while, and I'm thinking about 1 week that it airs to upload a video that has a link to it, and however you can listen to it on there, so you guys can check it out. Because my numbers are kind of down because the station is going through some bad technical difficulties, so that kind of messes my viewers up. But actually, in the start of the next semester after Christmas, we're actually supposed to have an actual FM station. They're just applied for the license recently, so I'll actually that's a huge step, and eventually that might lead to pay. So that's good. But yeah, I'm actually broadcasting my first game. I just want to slip that little promo in there right now, but guess there's nothing else to talk about except the stats, really. Like I said, we held them to 170 yards of total offense. We were great on third down. I didn't even really notice this. 10 of 14 on third down. That's insane stat. 668 total yards of offense. For the naysayers about our offense, we could have put. That would have been if we don't fumble the ball twice early on, and Kenny Bell catches that pass, that's at least 62 points right there. So we left 2 touchdowns off the board. Our second string comes in, ran the ball really well. Tenpenny had a good game coming off the bench. We had AJ had 359 yards of offense throwing the football, 21 of 35. And we almost hit the 300 mark for the first time this season. 299 yards, running the football, 44 attempts at 6.8 yards per carry, which is awesome. We held Kentucky to 94 yards and 34 carries, which is 2.8 yards per rush, which is great. And we did have a lot of drops, so we need to work on that, work on securing the football. And Torrey Hunter just hit a home run. Oh, God. I've been watching the back and forth, the Alabama game and the Red Sox Tigers game. But the running backs, you had TJ went for 124 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Kenyon Drake. Look, it pretty much looks like we're getting our 1-2 punch. It's taking a little bit longer to develop than the previous 1-2 punches in our running backs. Whether it be Mark Ingram, Trent, Eddie Lacy, T.J. Yeldon. We're finally getting that 1-2 punch of T.J. Yeldon and Kenyon Drake, and it's finally going to kind of going together, smoothing together. And then you can add an LT team. We have so many good running backs. D. Hart, Derrick Henry, and it's great. And we have some more running back recruits. Hopefully, we get that guy. What's his name? Leonard I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Leonard Fortunetti, something. That's a weird name, but he's from Louisiana, between LSU, Alabama, leaning toward LSU. But if he comes to Alabama, man, that dude is probably the most hyped running back recruit since Trent out of high school. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Defense dominated. Who led the team in tackles? Gosh, ESPN don't say the tackles. But our receivers played pretty well. There's a couple drops. Kenny Bell had one, a couple out of the backfield. But all in all, good game. Domination. That's what I like to see. We have Arkansas next week, so I'll be coming out with a video for that. And hopefully it's going to be a late ESPN kickoff because I think South's game's at 2:30, and I'll be there. So it'll probably last about 5:30. So 50-minute drive back to my house. So hopefully I'll be able to catch that. What you gotta do, you gotta sacrifice some things. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also please leave a comment in the comment section below what you thought about the game. And I apologize. I think my Alabama-Kentucky preview video didn't get a lot of views because I messed up the tags on my videos. I accidentally put the title of my Titans preview as my Alabama preview and my Alabama preview as my Titans video, if you get that. And I left the tags the same because I didn't have tags take forever to make. And I left the tags, so that's probably why a lot of people didn't get to catch it. It only got like 60 something views. It usually gets about 100, 200. But I'm sorry, I'm extremely busy. And I pretty much take my whole entire Tuesday, which is my only off day from school, and I pretty much I use it all day. I use it all day on making videos for you guys, and that's why sometimes my game type videos, they don't get always uploaded because they take the longest to make, so and to edit together. So that's why they don't come out when I get time. I do that. So I guess that's it, guys. Catch you later. Roll Tide, go Sox, go. Roll Tide, go Sox, go Titans to you. Until next time, peace.